Nice behind the back play. They look to unlock. Capuzzo puts another little kick through to very narrow in goal. Oh no, who's there? One of the replacements getting in the way.
It's an Italian substitution.
You don't see that very often.
But that's not a good look.
Have you seen that before?
I'm not sure what he was looking.
Welcome back. That was the moment daydreaming Italian sub Giovanni Pettinelli was left wondering who that buffhead was on the big screen getting in the way before realising he was himself. I stupid. As we continue our Backpage Top 5 special, you'll see that wasn't the most bizarre distraction we saw in a sporting arena in 2023.
The Chicago Bulls came from 19 points down to beat the Toronto Raptors, who were ordinary from the free throw line, shooting just over 50%. Here's the reason. Chicago player DeMar DeRozan's daughter and the art of distraction. Have a listen.
That's dedication.
About a 2.5-second difference between the shot and game clock. That time it didn't work.
I don't know if you saw, but your daughter, DR, she was making an impact on the free throw line as they missed 16 free throws.
I think that's wrong. Parents, what are your thoughts?
I think it'd be very annoying. It is wrong, but you'd do it for your dad, wouldn't you?
Got the job done, I guess.
I'd knock her ice cream out of her hand.
We've seen some classic attempts at distracting players over the years, so here are 5 of our favourites. What sort of sick basketball player wouldn't be distracted by the miracle of childbirth? As you can see, he goes to shoot and the baby is born beautifully and up goes the shot.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
not some annoying little girl.
Thank you. At 4, you do have to choose your target, though. Not sure why the green man picked on the player who's on the bench, but...
What impact is that having on the game? Seriously.
Number 3, look, this looks very innocent from this angle, as you can see there, it's safe. But if we just take a closer look from the front, there you go, yeah. You've got the full moon going there on the left.
Oh, it took me a while to jerry what was going on there.
Of course. Number 2, this is insane. Mo Salah, battling a squadron of lasers, taking this penalty for Egypt against Senegal. This is just last year. This is for the World Cup spot, and he missed.
That's
they
ridiculous.
lose.
That is ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Number 1, look, this is an attempt to help a wayward team find the goal. Here it is.
That is good.
That's very good. Yeah. For some time.
That's very good.
That's so good.
Sit back and marvel at this. This is just some wonderful all-round skills. Just trying to get that thing in. No.
You couldn't do it again if you tried.
The raw beauty of everyone having a shocker at the same time, which takes us to this week's Top 5 Comedy of Errors. 5, the footballer, and the idea is to find the execution not so great. With the air swing is always good, isn't it? And still cannot get that thing.
Couldn't quite get it in.
Couldn't get it in the goal. This is my favourite moment.
Spin on the ball. It did get it.
Yeah. At number 4, you've got to love this kind of fumble-a-thon in US college football, which is great. At least at the end, as the ball eventually comes out, this guy picks it up and he gets it right, goes over, or does he?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, no. He's thrown it up before getting into the end zone. Number 3, don't know who the keeper is, don't know which one's the attacking, who's defending. It's just a hot mess that somehow still ends up being a goal. Bodies strewn everywhere. Number 2, look, if you had a couple, you might find this a little confusing. Slovakia and Mexico. She comes back after it, unopposed, because that's not your goal. Then she says, well, if you're going that way, we must be going this way. So they head in the wrong direction as well. Just brilliant work all around. But at number 1, the early days of the IPL, when decent fielding was totally optional. Can you believe this? Go for the run, no, come back. Great news is no run was taken. Just forget about it all. This is it's dreadful on every level. No, this is hurting your eyes just watching that.
It is.
Places not to take your dog on an off-leash walk. Bike races. This is, the Giro d'Italia. That's world champion Remco Evenepoel. Who can see the puppy dog? It's a bit wet. The puppy dog's fine.
What a silly place to take your dog off the lead.
Correct.
That's just silly. Like, I just think that's how ridiculous.
Well, you know how ridiculous. It's not the first time we've seen it. Fortunately, that dog avoided being hit. So here's a feel-good top 5 for you. Dogs that avoided becoming roadkill. Number 5. Now look at this little cute one here. He'll be right, obviously. He's missed the lead riders. He goes across there. He goes to again.
Owners.
Missed the lead riders. But what about what comes next? The peloton! Peter Sagan is a champion. He should know better. You should have stopped. No! They're at the pedestrian crossing. You've got to stop, Peter. Didn't bother him away. He went. Dog survived. Number 3, this bloke didn't even bother to use the crossing.
Why is that little dog even on a lead, that one?
Not exactly sure. Drag him over the fence. Number 2, this dog avoided being crushed by its own owner. Now, honestly, that could have been ugly. Could have been the ugliest of them all. But at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, the world's luckiest... luckiest dog in the world. Can't guarantee what happened with the next car, but that was... when you've got some downtime at the Dish Leaguers track, what better way to fill than a match race between the motorised dog Lua and a handy kangaroo? Have a listen.
They're going to try and shoot him away with the lure. And he jumps to first. He leads the lure down the back. He's racing down the back of the truck. He's about 6 lengths clear of the lure. Or something like it. Set up a big break on the lure as they go down the back straight. Led by 8 lengths. He veers right. Oh, he slipped over behind the boxes and over the fence he goes.
Oh, there he goes. Brilliant work from the kangaroo. I love it. Where else can we go after that than our top 5 kangaroos invading games? Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Not just the lure. This kangaroo takes on the horses. This is that Cessnock. Well, I better get out of here. Straight through. Brilliant manoeuvre here.
Yeah.
That is hangs to the left.
Quick, isn't it?
Amazing. At number 4. Kangaroos aren't all cute like Skippy. They can be scary. Look at these girls running away. It's massive and quick.
Motor.
Absolutely, he can motor. And look, I think he does have a soft side. So you can see, starts to play with the ball. At 3, look, we couldn't not show you the most famous vision, of course, in Invasion at Bathurst. No kangaroos were hurt in the making of this top 5, ladies and gentlemen. No kangaroos were hurt.
We need to put a Blues jersey on a kangaroo.
Cyclists, on the other hand, as you... This is back in 2018. The bike rider was all okay.
Because he's not moved.
She was all okay.
What was he doing?
At number 1, now look, if some dude parachuted onto your turf, you'd protect it as well, wouldn't you? Especially if you've got the, maybe the little Joey hanging around. They will go straight at him.
Yeah, good.
Get off. Get out. I'll have you. I'll have you.
I love when they sit on their toes.
All right, no joy for the Swans in Buddy's 350th game. Well, they needed this pitch invader on the team, actually. Don't you see this guy? Security they just can't lay a hand on him. Look, here's the chase is on, but...
Watch this guy in the centre, though. Right in the centre square now.
When he pulls the hammock?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Ping!
We have got the worst security ever at the SCG.
Oh, good luck next time you're at the ground, buddy.
Well, it's almost like they all came from that
They get to the middle all the time, then the security go over.
But don't you think, like in the old days, I remember a streaker was a streaker. Like, get your gear off. If you're going to do it, do it properly.
Yeah.
I may be able to help you in that regard.
Oh, good, Tony. I missed the production meeting.
You missed the production meeting. Which brings us to our top 5.
Sorry.
No, you haven't spoiled. No spoiler alert. Top 5 pitch invaders who evaded security. Some of them are naked. Don't try this at home, kids, OK? Number 5, clothes on. Not a great challenge to get through this security wall here. This is at Millwall. None shall pass. Oh, you can come through.
Meh.
Okay. Number 4, look, I'm not sure he's naked.
Yeah,
not sure if he was also rubbed down with grease because nobody could get a hold of him. Or
yes.
Oh, they
Just swam the English Channel, so it's for that
just swam the English Channel. They can't grab a hold of his pixelation pants. Down he goes, and he still escapes. Number 3, this is the late great Andrew Simons. Always wanted to make an impact when he played. He always he loved the Broncos. Didn't even want to play rugby league.
He tried to play rugby league, Simo. That's not the first time he's done that. He's done that a couple of times.
Got the shirt. There was a big shirt front.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Number 2, this is the gentleman streaker wearing nothing but a birthday suit and smoking a pipe.
And he's kept his socks on too.
Yeah, look, exactly. But he's lost the pipe.
Oh, they've given it to him.
Now, watch him. He gets up, goes over and retrieves his pipe. And then suddenly there's a melee and he goes, oh, well, my work here is done. Watch in the background.
Very English, isn't it? Very English now.
At number 1, this guy's very athletic, leaps into the construction site.
Oh, goodness me.
All right, look, you're not allowed in here without a high-vis vest. So he comes across, and again, over the side.
It's like a ninja.
It is, isn't it?
Can I ask a really highbrow, because this is clearly a very highbrow segment.
Yes.
Why are they always nude?
Why not?
Because that's what it is. That's the bet.
But why? Why with the kid off?
This vision of San Francisco Giants ball man was popular, very popular during the week. I'm not sure why they have these people who are getting on a little bit. Down he went. Everybody likes to see somebody fall over, which is absolutely terrific. As it goes across, doesn't quite get it right with where the grass hits there. But of course, as you'd expect, that brings us with slightly creaky knees to the top 5 moments when you realised you're not as young as you used to be. I had to show at number 5 this other ball man. As you can see, it's when you just start trying to catch up with yourself when you're on the run. Yeah, absolutely. It was handy having his age written on the back of the uniform too for us. Down he goes. At number 4, the athletic mark with the ball is kicked into the stands.
Oh, no.
There it is.
I thought we were going to be watching you.
I thought that was over the top.
That's his great SCG moment right there. Remember when we were young and we could do that? Number 3, the shortcut through Fed Square on the morning walk, just as Australia qualifies for the World Cup. What happened? What's the score? Number 2, like your dancing man, all the right moves just until the end. But at number 1, showing the kids, look, you've still got the skills. Here I come. We're going to show this kid. You watch. Whoop, 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 little bit. Whoop. No. Oh, no. Just give it to me. Mine. In this tennis match, but the winner is a fabulous shot. It's the, have a look here, it's the old up periscope shot. You can see.
Oh, no!
Oh, wow.
Ben Shelton against Francis Tiafoe. Look at him. And he gets in his face too, but he's so close to the net. Whoop, put it up. Bang. Oh. How good is that? And how good is the reaction as well?
That is great. Great sportsmanship.
Absolutely, it's great sportsmanship. Which brings us to our top 5 stuck my racket out and it went in moments. This is Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov. Just comes here, he sticks the racket out the back door, bonk, and over for the winner. Yeah.
No.
There it is, cross net. It's where number 4. Look, obviously not strictly a racket, table tennis bat, but look at that.
Oh,
goodness.
Just at the right place, at the right time.
Magnificent.
Yeah. Dunk.
Stop it.
Move to badminton, shuttlecock. Either way, it's just another one of those great behind the back. Bang. Gets it in. Oh. Number 2. Back to the table tennis. I love this one as well.
Is it a racket or a bat, though?
It's a bat. I'm going to call it a bat.
Extraordinary.
Or a paddle. I'll let you call it a paddle as well. At number 1, Radvansk. She was beaten all ends up until that.
Wow.
This turns around. Where's the ball? Oh, there it is.
Incredible.
Over it goes. Stuck a racket out and it went in.
Apparently, racket sports are the best thing for your brain. So the decisions you make, all the decisions when you're playing racket sports, keep your brain young. So that's just a tip for everyone.
Because you're quite a good tennis player.
Yeah, I beat Craig Rucastle straight sets today. So he knows that.
How much do you really like your golf clubs? Enough to fight a black bear for them. This was in Canada. Look at going to the bag. Oh, off he goes. The owner obviously has a crack.
Yep. And then I think the caddy then took the caddy after too.
You send the caddy in first, obviously. You wouldn't go yourself.
These live golf are recruiting some very interesting players, aren't they?
Amazing. Got the golf clubs. I'm not sure what he's looking for. Sandwich, maybe. We've seen animals stealing things on the golf course before. Check them out with our top 5. Obviously, relief for Stephen Lowry lands it on that famous island green. Look at this. Boom. Just have to bend down, pick up your tee. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Only for the seagull to intervene. Gets no. And does he? Play it where it lies. Play where it lies. No. Number 4. Fun fact. This is known as a robber crab or a palm thief. Taking another golf club there and just busting it because they can. They are very, very good eating and an aphrodisiac, kids. At number 3, at first Andrew Landy thinks spider monkeys of Mexico are so cute. Got a bit of banana, he'll throw it and he's having a snack, then realises they want all his bananas. Give me everything. At number 2, this baboon, also the brazen thief, goes up and gets a sandwich. And also what I love is happy to get into the getaway car. But at number 1, the fantastic Mr. Fox, what would he be going for? Not food, no, straight for the wallet. Dopey fans aren't the only danger for riders on the tour. This deer, you can see across the bottom of the screen, cuts it very fine. Whoa, across the front of the motorbikes in front of the peloton. I love those pictures.
Oh, how good's venison, Tone?
So good.
Could have had a bit of venison
faster than
that
Crash
night.
Craddock.
With the Ks, yeah. Which brings us in leaps and bounds to our top 5 when deer and sport don't mix.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got 5.
Fans at the golf got a bonus here with this deer proinking. There it is. Oh! His way through the gallery. I love that proink. Woo. That is extraordinary, isn't it? I love it. He's out of there. At number 4, now, this runner cops the deer to the solar plexus in a cross country. This is in Pennsylvania. May not have won, but he had the best story.
He got nailed.
Got up and finished it. All good. At number 3, multiple deer threats at the Moto America in Alabama. Look at the last one. It's Rocco Landers. You can't quite believe he's just seen a deer. Looking back at the deer's undercarriage. Number 2, not so lucky for the deer and the rider on this occasion. As you can see, you're slewed along here.
That was a big one.
Perfectly fine, I hope. Down he goes. And at number 1, the romantic moment, an elk falls for a runner and his dog in Denver. Look, hello, I like the look of you. And yes, the chase is on. The last thing you should do, kids, is run away from an elk. Now, the terrible thing is they go around the corner. We don't get closure on the anecdote. I'm not entirely sure how that man and his dog fared, but in positive news, there are reports he did set a personal best for his daily run around the lake.